My name is Abuko Sydney. I'm the lead creator at Fasi Design and Fashion. Our product is tufted rugs that are comfortable, as you can see, mainly. And we also do a bit of leatherwork here and there. Although my background is not in art and design, I'm a chemist by profession. But this is what we are currently. Tufting is a form of textile art. It involves punching yarn through a very specialized fabric to create a dense surface on the other side that can be transformed into a floor piece or a wall piece like this one. So at the core of this craft is the tufting gun, which cuts down time by about 50%. Of course, there are other manual ways of creating rugs, but in modern times, the tufting gun will shine, especially if you're dealing with clients and you have delivery timelines to meet. My creative journey, especially in tufting, began about 4 years ago. So I was watching a TikTok video, and it was at night. So I remember telling my partner at that time, I have to do this. And that was how the interest was born. So basically, I was inspired by a renowned artist. So I tried to copy most of his work while I was upcoming until I found my way of expressing what I do. And it has been growing ever since. And looking back, I can say it was one of the second most challenging thing I ever did, but it was worth it. When I started, I had a clear path where I wanted to go. So it gradually grew into a business, but at first, all I wanted was to perfect my craft. And it took me about 2 years to just have a product which was winning. Now, on the business side of things, if you have a winning product, now it's just putting it out there. My process is like whenever I get an order, I have to sit down with the client, send mock-ups here and there. They approve the design. And then when they send it over, now I have to convert the design into a form that can be tufted. Basically doing a bit of alterations here and there. If it's an image, I have to convert it into a scalable vector so that I can be able to do a big size rug. So after that, it's up to me. The process goes on to projection, then sourcing the material, and then the actual tufting. Getting the first client was a bit hard, I might say, because at that moment, I remember all I wanted was to sell the piece and get some money. And it didn't end up working that way. So I had to go back, look at my product, and then I had to now sort of engineer it into a way that it would be a winning product. So after I had a winning product, I'd say the customers just brought themselves. Yeah, I was clear about what I wanted. When I was starting 4 years ago, I knew most people didn't know about tufting. So my content would be geared towards teaching first, and then now trying to convert that community which I have created online into customers, which we're still yet to get there. But the idea was just trying to teach people, hey, look at this product. It's a winning product. It would be nice for your home. Find a way of coming up with a price where if you let go of a piece, you don't feel the regret, and at least you have something which is extra. Meaning, try to price your creative work just a little bit above the margin. That way you don't feel the regret, and if in the worst case scenario you're confident that you have a nice profit margin. Mostly the biggest challenge is around 68% of what we use is imported. So doing this as a business and you have delivery timelines to meet, it becomes a bit of a challenge, especially if you don't have what you need at hand. So it becomes a challenge because most of what we use is not available locally. So you have to sort of chipanga in a way to get whatever you need. The second one would be access to the right market, but I would reframe it as a proper delivery strategy. I have a winning product. How do I get it to my client? This is like a niche market. It's growing. The market is there, but how do we train the market to know that we have a product that would fit that market? Now, that is another challenge, but it's a good one, and we've been able to work around, but we're still growing and working around it. The rest would be the ordinary challenges that a creative would face. But I'd say above all, it's just access to the right market and having a proper delivery network. Within the tufting industry, have a clear path where you want to go, and do so much work that it would be unreasonable that you will fail. In the sense that I spent almost 2 years just trying to come up with a product. So that didn't deter me from my goal at the end. So just put in the work and put in the work. I have put systems in place to ensure that the growth should be visible, and the system should also cater for the scale that I am envisioning, in the sense that I have the community which I'm trying to nurture. So that is the community that I will absorb into now our creative space. So 5 years ahead, Fasi should be a big brand. Like I said, we are looking at 2 out of 10 households within Nairobi to have a custom rug.